everyone, Stormy Strike here, and this is a little bit different from my usual unboxing videos for a few different reasons. First off, you can see me in this unboxing video. I am trying some different unboxing setups and different camera angles and all kinds of different things. Kind of just experimenting with all that stuff right now and seeing what looks best. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of these models, which I've actually had for a while. And I meant to do unboxing videos of a lot of these models before, but I just never really got around to them. Now, I haven't shown you most of these. There are a couple here and there that I think I did show on my Instagram story, but for the most part, I have not shown you all of these models. And so that's what this video is kind of a catch-up on all of these models I got in 2021 that I haven't showed you guys yet. For example, I have models I got for Easter here. That's these three. And some very special club models right here. I'll talk all about those. I do have some Stablemate Club models right here up in front. And collector club models like this one and this one over here. And then also a Walmart model and then a random collect day. So there's a lot of fun things to show you. So I'll start going through and showing them all to you guys. Go ahead and start off with these models I got from Easter because I know what time I bought them. If I checked, I'd know what other times I bought all those other models, but I don't feel like figuring that out right now. But so I did order all of these as kind of like an Easter present sort of thing. One of the Easter things here is this adorable little Easter exclusive plush. His name is Cottontail and he is adorable. He is very soft and fuzzy, and I just have for some reason really been liking these little Breyer plush stuffies and started collecting them. Next is this classic, the 90s throwback classic. I absolutely love this model. It is so gorgeous. When the pictures for it first came out, I knew this was just a model I was going to have in my collection. I am a 90s baby, so I needed this guy. He is very Lisa Frank inspired and just super cool. I don't think I'm going to take him out of the box in this video, but I do have some better close-ups of him on screen. The thing I cannot get over about this model is how incredibly beautiful his shading is. His shading is just so pretty, how the blue and the pink mix together, the lovely bits of purple. Oh my gosh, he is just so gorgeous. And he looks like I would have hand-picked him for this beautiful shading and coloring on him. But he came just directly from Breyer. He honestly just might be one of my favorite classics. He is just so pretty. And then next here we have one that actually has part of the box already opened. Again, I don't think I'm going to actually open this setup in this video. But this is Encore and Tour, and I will give you some better close-ups of them as well in their box. The reason I'm not unboxing these models right now is because I have a bunch of BreyerFest models coming. I already don't have any room for my models. So for some of the ones that I can keep in box, I just keep them in box right now until I get more space figured out. But this set is so cool. And on the back here of the box, they have the whole thing of Cloud's Encore and Tour. It is really cool. And I just can't get over these models. I knew I'd have to get this set because I love the Forever Siege mold, and this girl is just, oh my gosh, so stunning in this color. She is just incredible. She's got a very nice kind of pearly sheen to her coat, and just, I don't even know how to describe it. Her coloring is just amazing. She's got a very cute face, and I just adore her. She is incredible. And the little foal Tour here is also very cute. I really like him as well. He's just kind of a plain black. He doesn't have too much shading going on, but he is very cute and has a very sweet, cute little face as well. And there is also a poster in this, so I will pull that out and show you that. And it is double-sided, so one side here shows Clouds, Tour, and Night. Look how beautiful those gorgeous wild horses are, my goodness. And then the other side has Cloud's Encore and Tour. How awesome. So you can actually display this poster with your models. How awesome is that? I really do like it when Breyer includes fun little things like this, like different posters, even if they're just like hobby related posters. I always think that's a really fun touch when they include these sort of things in the Breyer models. There's also, of course, the Breyer catalogs, which I actually haven't been paying attention, but I think this is a newish catalog cover for the Breyer catalogs with that beautiful Frisian on the front. Now I will move on to show you some more models. Also, I'm very sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It is just so hot right now, I couldn't do this video without having the fan on me, and I will try to minimize that sound as much as possible when I'm editing, but in case you can hear it, I'm sorry about that. That's just what we're going to have to deal with in the summer heat right now. Alright, next here I guess I'll also show you this guy. I believe he is actually my most recent purchase of this group. This is Rainbow, which is one of the classic unicorn Walmart exclusives. I've been waiting for this guy to come to my Walmart for a long time, and when he finally arrived, he was actually even on sale, so that was exciting. His color is so pretty, and it's purple. I mean, come on. Purple's my favorite color, and he's got a rainbow mane and tail, and I love rainbows. Like, this is just perfect. Gorgeous model. He does have a lot of glitter in his mane and tail, which I know some people don't really care for, but I think it's actually really fun and awesome and sparkly. His horn also has glitter, which is very fun. He has a really cute little hang tag that says Rainbow. I like that a lot. And the inclusion of some little unicorn stickers is also fun. Again, I kind of like it when Breyer includes fun little random things like posters or stickers or those kind of things with their models. It's just a fun little bonus. So there is the beautiful Rainbow. I am just very happy to have him. He is so gorgeous. And again, I will be unboxing all of these guys eventually, but for now, it's kind of just easier for me to store them and place them around when they're in their boxes like this. Let's do another classic model, but this one is a Collector Club classic. This is actually my first Collector Club like mid-year Gambler's Choice model, if you know what I'm talking about. Every year Breyer does like Collector Club exclusive classic models, but which color you get is random, hence the Gambler's Choice aspect of it. I kind of regret not getting one in the past few years, so I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get one this year. And this particular model is called Slyder, and he came in 3 variations. A Pinto, an Appaloosa, and this guy I'm about to show you. I actually really wanted the Pinto or the Appaloosa, and I really did not want this guy who is like a gray, silver, I don't even know what you'd call him. I don't know. But when I actually opened this guy and started looking at him, I was like, oh my gosh. He is actually really pretty. I just didn't particularly care about this color as much compared to the other ones because I just kind of really liked the color of the Appaloosa, and the Pinto, I thought his markings are really cool. But honestly, the color on this guy is just wowzers. I was originally going to try and trade him for the others, but once I actually had him in hand and was looking at him, I was like, oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this guy is. I don't know if they're all kind of like this or if it's just mine, but he is like really dark, like especially on his back. He is very dark and just gorgeous looking with that beautiful dark shading and such. He's got a beautiful pearly mane and tail, which I know a lot of people are not liking the pearly manes and tails, but I personally love them. I think they are just so pretty and really make the models pop. Even his legs kind of look like they're like slightly pearly, like just a little bit of a sheen. He is glossy. I didn't mention that, but that was probably pretty obvious. I think they were all glossy. And yeah, I just couldn't part with this guy. After I had him in hand, he's just really, really pretty. I still actually wouldn't mind maybe getting some of the other ones at some point, but this particular guy is just very cute. His face is pretty cute too. He's got a fun, cute little face. But I just can't get over that really beautiful coloring on him. He's just so dark and pretty with the highlights and the shading. So while he was not the one I originally wanted, I'm just so happy with him and just think he is gorgeous. So I think I'm actually going to try and buy these Gambler's Choice Classic models every year, depending on what they are, of course. But they are just absolutely lovely models. Let's do another fun Collector Club model, but this one is a traditional this time. And I'm kind of surprised. I don't think I ever made any posts about him. Now this guy, I got very lucky with actually getting one of the ones that were in stock, and I didn't have to back order him, although it wouldn't have been a huge deal if I had to back order him. But this is Lafayette, who I will take all the way out of the bag to show you. It is the glossy dappled black on the Hamilton mold. Oh my gosh, this guy is just, I'm obsessed with him, honestly. He is so incredibly gorgeous. Oh my goodness, he is just incredible. Seriously guys, I can't even with this model. He is just wowzers. It's funny because I wasn't really planning on collecting the Hamilton mold much, just because I'm not generally super big into the gaited horses, but and this mold is just so incredibly detailed. I cannot get over it. He is just amazing, and I adore this color on this model. Absolutely stunning. I feel like I got really lucky with this guy because I've seen some variations where he's very light and kind of mostly like this very shiny metallic gray more than like black. And then I've seen other ones that are super dark where they're like almost all black. This guy I feel like is a really nice middle ground. He has some really nice beautiful dark shading going on, especially like on his neck and his back and his shoulders and just all over the place here. He's got some very nice dark shading, but he does also have those really nice beautiful metallic highlights like on his flank and on his shoulder. And he also has some pretty nice dapples. I know I've seen some where the dapples were kind of a little bit too obvious, but I feel like this guy has dapples that are rather subtle and look very nice. I just feel like he's a very good middle ground for the variation in color this model comes in. Oh my gosh, I really can't get over how beautiful he is. And I love his little, whatever they're called, the little string things in their mane. I'm sorry, I don't really know too much about American saddlebreds, but it's a really pretty blue and silver striped little string in his mane. His face is just gorgeous. He has beautiful brown eyes. Just, oh my gosh, so incredible. And actually one side of his face is actually super dark, which is really cool. The star on his forehead does have a little bit of overspray, but whatever. I don't really care. He's just, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this horse so much. I can't get over his beautiful dark shading and just beautiful sculpture of this mold. I'm sorry, I'm just in love with this guy. He is incredible. I already know he's probably going to be like one of my top 10 purchases of this year because he is just truly a stunning model, and I love him so much. Next up, I'm going to show you a model I'm very excited about, and this is actually technically all the same model. Sort of, technically, kind of. You'll understand in a minute. So I'll go ahead and start pulling one of these guys out, but this is actually Nonoma, who came in 4 different variations in the Vintage Club, but I'm not in the Vintage Club, so I had to buy all of these guys secondhand, and for some of them, I probably ended up spending a lot more than I needed to on them, but I was desperate to get them all because if you don't know, I love the Foundation Stallion mold. It is my favorite mold. It's the only mold that I like die-hard conga, and so I ended up having to order 4 of these, and one of them is actually the most money I've ever spent on one model. And again, I think I probably kind of overpaid a little bit. I probably could have gotten him cheaper if I waited a little while, but I don't really regret it because I did really want all 4 variations of this guy. And it's really cool because his box here is actually very neat. It is a old style box, kind of like after the 70s style Breyer boxes. And this is pretty common for the Vintage Club to do. They do these kind of vintage style boxes. They've done all kinds of different ones throughout Breyer's history, all kinds of different box styles. So all of these are the same, no matter which variation you have. The pictures on here are all the same, but it's just very cool. I really like this box. It's very neat. And so I don't know which one actually I'm going to be showing you here, but there are 4 variations. Ooh, okay, this one's actually the super fun one to show you guys. Also included with him was a little thing about the Vintage Club, including his little certificate of authenticity. And I like that it does talk about the Foundation Stallion in here, since I love the Foundation Stallion so much. So that is just really fun, and I'm glad I have these cute little things to go with these guys. Now this is actually, which I think is the most desirable version. I got really lucky and I even got 2 of them, but I traded the other one. This is the version of Nonoma that has all of the different little war paint markings on him. As you can see, he's got the red lightning bolt, he's got blue horseshoes on his neck. On his face, he has 2 red stripes on his nose, a circle around his eye, and a blue handprint on his butt. I just love this model. Not only is he on the Foundation Stallion mold, but he is one of my favorite colors, which is Gruya. And on top of that, he's a Pinto, and on top of that, he has these beautiful Native American paint markings on him. So he's just like one of the most perfect models ever for me, and I am just in love with him. He is amazing. Like I said, I was really lucky to get this guy since he was the one that seemed to me the most desirable, but he was actually not the one I paid the most for. The one I paid the most for is actually the one that has the no variations on it. And I paid a little over $300 for him, which I was kind of reluctant to do. At the time, all the ones that went up for sale like sold right away, and I was just panicking and just went ahead and bought that one for $300. And I can't remember what I bought the other ones for. Not quite that much. I think they're all around the 250-ish range, which is kind of a lot, but like I said, I don't regret it because I absolutely just love this mold. And I just had to have every variation. This is one of the ones that has some war paint on it, but not all of it. He only has the little red stripes on his nose and the 3 little horseshoes on his neck. Okay, this is the other one that has some war paint on it, but not all the war paint. This guy has a red lightning bolt on his side and a red circle around his eye. So here we go. All 4 of them. I know, they all look pretty much almost the same. The only thing that's different about them is their war paint. And then this one, here's the one I paid the 300 whatever amount for. And he has no war paint on him. And I forgot to mention that this model does have blue eyes, which I think are just beautiful. And he's just overall super cool. So these guys are fun. I know I paid like $1,000, I think, just for these 4 models. I don't like thinking about that, but they're worth it. I absolutely love them. Look at them. They look so cute together too. Oh, I just love them. They were worth it to me. I know a lot of people probably are thinking right now I'm crazy for falling in love with this particular model, but I just love him to death. And I love having him in my collection. And eventually I can't wait to show you guys like all my Foundation Stallions together whenever I get enough shelf space to do that. I'm sorry that as this video progresses, by the way, there's just like more stuff all around because I'm running out of room to place everything temporarily. But I'll show you this little guy real quick. This is a little Collectate Orca calf. And I got him with a Stablemate Club model, actually. I bought him with one of them in order to make the packaging a little bit safer for the Stablemate Club model. But the same kind of thing happened as what's going on with the Breyer Fest packaging stuff right now. And for whatever reason, their warehouse thought it was better to just ship them separately and give like this pretty big box just for this little Collecta Orca guy. He's very cute. I actually do like him. He's a lot bigger than I expected. I think he was pretty cheap too. Like, he wasn't very expensive. He was definitely no more than $5, and he's just, oh, he's so cute. I really like him. So there's a cute little Orca calf. But now I'll actually show you some Stablemate Club models. There's been 3 so far. I know there should be another release coming up pretty soon. And this year's Stablemate Club models do have new boxes. They changed up the boxes on them again. So this time they're kind of these kind of vintage style boxes, actually. This isn't like super vintage actual graphics, but just the general style of them is a little more vintagey. These are really cute though. I say Breyer on them and the Stablemates Club. I do think I like the little window boxes the best that we had last year and like the year before that and stuff. But these are still cute, and I don't mind it when they change things up a bit. I like that they're not doing the same thing constantly and trying out some new things. So there's the other one, the other one. 3 little Stablemate Club boxes, yay! I will admit, I actually haven't been super crazy about the Stablemate Club this year so far. Like, the releases have been really nice, but just not super crazy about them. However, I am really excited for the Gambler's Choice model, which should be coming out fairly soon, hopefully. Now, this was not the first release. I think this one here is the 3rd release. I'll talk more about him in a minute, though. I'll get all of them out of their boxes first. Alright, this one I believe is the 2nd release, so I'm kind of going backwards here. Alright, lastly, the first release here, the 3rd model, but the first release. This one's name is Atticus, and this one actually came in matte and glossy split for what you get. I really liked both variations, but I really wanted the matte, and I got lucky and got the matte one. Here's these 3 little guys. I will do close-ups of all of them for you because it's kind of hard to show you them on this particular camera angle, but you'll see the close-ups on screen. Let's talk more about Atticus. So as I said, this is the matte version of Atticus. And he is a little mini Breyer Clydesdale stallion, but he has a new mane and tail, and oh my gosh, Breyer needs to just keep doing this, please, making the traditional scale models into stablemates. There's just something about them being stablemates that's just incredible. I don't know why, it's just amazing, and from what I've heard, everyone else agrees that the traditional scale models as stablemates is like the best thing ever, and Breyer should definitely continue to do this. This guy's color is really pretty, and he actually does have dapples, but they're rather subtle, so they might not show up too well on camera, but he does have some dapples on his haunches. He has some very cute little Sabino markings on his belly and on his legs. The masking on those overall looks really nice and cute, and just, oh my gosh, he's so cool. His face is adorable. He's got a beautiful big blaze. And he has a really neat, really big Sabino patch underneath him, which is very cute, and how it goes over his lip is just adorable. Anyway, let me move on here to the 2nd release. I forgot his name, but oh my gosh, I actually like this guy so much more in person than I did in the pictures. In the pictures for the club, I really didn't quite like this guy, and I was gonna sell him probably or something, because I really did not like him when I saw the pictures of him. But in person, his coloring is beautiful. He's this very nice shade of Palomino. He has some nice dapples, which again are very subtle. They're not too over the top, which is personally my favorite when Breyer does dapples, if they do them very subtly and they aren't too obvious. He does have some funky masking on his mane, which doesn't look the best, but I'm not really too bothered by it. He has a cute face, even though again he has kind of that funky masking going on his forelock there. He has a really cute star though, and it's just adorable, and I like this mold a lot too. This is a really cute little stablemate mold. So I really like this guy. He's very fun. I'm really glad to have him in my collection. Oh, I just realized they actually have their names on the backs of their boxes here. So this guy is apparently Tobias, the other guy is Hendrik, and then the first one was Atticus. So Tobias here is actually pretty amazing for a stablemate. I'm not super crazy about this one just because I do like this mold, but it's not one I'm super crazy about. But he's cute, and the thing is these spots. I don't think you guys realize how incredible these little tiny spots are for them to put on a mass-produced stablemate model. Like, that is pretty darn amazing for them to do. I just can't get over the amount of spots and how tiny they are. Like, they're actually very much in scale with him. And he has some very nice coloring too, actually, like around his neck and his face and stuff. While I'm not super crazy about this particular model, like I said, I am crazy about the fact that they were able to do these little tiny intricate spots all over him. I feel like it's just kind of another milestone in Breyer's journey to include quality and add details and all kinds of fun stuff to their models. So anyway, there are the 3 Stablemate Club models so far. I will show the other ones eventually in a video. I'm not really doing videos like on the individual Stablemate Club models anymore though, like I used to a few years ago. So they'll probably be in another video kind of like this, where I group a few different unboxing items together. Alright, here are all of the models in today's video. Or I think all of them. I don't know why, for some reason I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably am. who knows. But yeah, here they all are. Hamilton's kind of hard to see because he's blending in with the background here. Let me know in the comments which of these models, it could be any of them, is your favorite from this video today. Also, if you want, you can let me know how you feel about this new kind of unboxing style with me kind of sitting here and then opening the models and then cutting away to the close-ups. If you like this kind of style of unboxing video, or if you prefer if I just go back to what I did before, or I just have the camera only on the model the whole time, keep an eye out for more unboxing videos coming soon because of the BreyerFest models arriving. There'll be a lot of BreyerFest unboxing videos with those. Thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone!